For many years, and probably this was, I would say, 15 years ago, I was working for other human trafficking organizations. And my role in working with other human trafficking organizations, of course, I was always advocating for trafficking of Indigenous people, which most people know, or I guess I would say understands the complexity on how trafficking happens to Native people, both on and off the reservation. I was able to get familiar with some of the bigger human trafficking nonprofits like Polaris and Shared Hope. And one of the things I realized during that time, it's changed now. They had no staff members that specifically focused on trafficking of Native people. And that was a big gap, and a big need, that I seen um, for advocating for Indigenous people. And when I read that, um, it was really hard for me to describe my emotional response because just like most people, and just like even like some, Native people, now I I didn't know the devastation. I knew it was bad, but I knew it was that bad. It's very more extensive than the snapshot research or numbers that are out there. But so in 2010, I read the report, um, and that report said, me as an Indigenous woman, and just again, this is something I say a lot, but I am the most, Native women are the most stalked, raped, murdered, sexually assaulted, than any other woman, and ethnicity in this country. But during that 2010 Census Bureau that I reviewed, I realized that we were in a sense of danger as Indigenous people. Mind you, if we look at the statistics, and the Native youth had the highest suicide rate out of all ethnicities. We had the lowest life expectancy. We had the highest health disparities, but yet we didn't have no clear avenue to healthcare, or a good health. And so it was all these statistics, and that's why when you talk about violence against women or Indigenous people in general, I always have to talk about the correlating issues, the poverty, the lack of resources, the pathway to higher education.